Alrighty, let's get on with the show. And look, here comes the police escort.
Open up, Kelsey. I hear. Open up.
You sure? Put it.
I hear.
You good. But still working good?
Yeah, everything working good today.
Park and everything.
Everything working good today, Kashi.
Alrighty. I tell you, man, we got a full host in here, and he promised to be back, and he's back.
So smooth.
I can't be caught.
Wait, that one, right? Yeah.
Hello?
Talk it to
Hello?
Hey, on smooth. Hey, on.
Testing.
Hey,
I
on.
can't be called the queen, beg me.
You come. Wait. Hold on. Wait. God, this guy. You come here. Actually, no. Repeat what you said. You come. Because the queen tell you, stop there. Stop right there. That's your best start for the show. Introducing your Royal Highness, Her Majesty, Queen Archibald Cox.
Woohoo! In the flesh, lovey. In the flesh, I hear lovey-doveys.
So it's true.
What's true? What are you talking about?
You told Dave to come, and
He said beggy, boy. Nothing wrong about begging for friends. a royal person like me. With so many subjects, you ain't got time to walk, but look at the nuisances in my life. How you this morning?
Hi guys, sweetheart. How are you?
I lovely. You look nice and rested, though.
Yes.
Your face look clean and clean.
Thank you very much.
Not the piece of
He beard.
Not Pacey Rose. Pacey Rose, before that, you know that man is for your airport. He can't a minute.
He fall in grease.
He let it fall in fry pan. No,
he ain't shiny.
He look greasy.
It's called at work. I was working. All right, good.
Working doing what?
Work.
You want a kiss?
No, I was on a kiss.
He just said nobody kiss him. A kiss and drinks. Crop over that with me. He spent you on the crop over, said nobody kiss and drinks. Talking about he on the kiss. That going on the kiss, he pan.
You got real ox for that thing there though?
That don't work.
Yeah, I got the call something. No, we can't find nothing.
Okay.
Right.
But
Right.
What you looking for though? You there struggling with that thing for the last 10 minutes.
Real ox for here, bro. What you looking at?
I can find it. Don't worry. Give me half hour.
Your backlog of cases?
Yeah, my cases and everything on this thing here. So.
Right.
I touch it that.
2, 3,
Right.
4,
Right, the fool is that it?
5.
Yes, I do half numbers, compliments of.
Mark, all those spears.
How many locations if you can remember? Because you know that thing that you got in work in.
So now it's garbage like the paper, you see.
Got low tech.
Just in case, low tech, no. 4 locations to serve you people. Bel Air St. George, you can telephone Bel Air at 437-9819. Spooner Hill St. Michael, 425-9361. Salter St. George, 228-6992. And 6 Roads, 271-1297. Only top brand name parts for your vehicle. Mark Auto Spares, number 1. Auto Spares in Barbados.
Auto Spares place in Barbados, number 1. 4 locations, you can go and get your parts and thing. Right now, mechanic getting sorted. So I had to
Again?
You know, you got one and one, so that's like every minute.
Kashi, I was coming from, where was I coming from? Anyhow, I see this
let me help you, Dodds. Right.
I saw this guy in front of me. And you know, baby make trade that holy father was driving the seat and lean right back. And I tell myself, nobody could see what they're doing. I didn't look at the dumb car till I get next to it and realize it was the Queen.
Right.
The Queen drives herself?
Yeah. She went on a move. Yeah.
It's called the supermarket. He always try to make things worse because he and everything. Right, good afternoon, everybody. Because crop up was really nice. Had a ball, everything was nice. That one, 2 nuisances. You know, he's always finding them 2 idiots. Then he crowd every now and then. Had a little bad behavior and thing. But for the general thing, man, talk to the policemen said that the behavior was relatively good.
True, correct.
Right.
The
behavior said that 1 or 2 nuisances. You know, you would always find that. God congratulate. Classic for when he picked the crop crown. You know, he was out there for a long time now. He was out there so in that garden working for years. All in our garden, he was working a long time for 30-something years. So, well deserved.
True.
Peter Ram was out there for a little while too, so this was his year. The year of Ram. He got a little something. Betty West was there for toilet for a long time too. Yeah. So she picked up some things this year. Gwyneth do she little thing. But you know Gwyneth can be back with a bang next year. So all in all, to the music producers, the musicians, the singers. The music this year was real sweet. You know, when it first started, people were saying, man, the music this year sound real picky and poor grade, I think. But it's got a little thing seasoning. Everything come little gravy start to boil up, and everything was coming good. Everybody was good. All the music I find this year was really, really. You always find one, two little handbags, but generally the bashment man was real nice. The sweet soca people was good. Everything was nice. So I really will let crop over next week again because everything was good. Once again, I got to thank all the people who came up for Bacchanal time, all the sponsors, 98.1, the one who was one of our sponsors, Mark, all the Spears, Fun Barbados, Burger King. And of course, who else, PC Bro?
Equity Insurance.
Equity Insurance. And of course, Good Time Snacks. All those people who supported Bacchanal time. Everything was good. Everybody was good. Everything was nice. God say hi and good evening to my girl, Villy, Vilmus, Scantleberry, Venita, Arlene, my darling, of course, Petra and gang there over there going places. Marcia, the whole crew, Nicole, St. Marie. I message you by your message me back anyhow. Them is things that will happen. Right, so everything was good. PC Brother, what become? I knocked on my house this morning. Queen, you bad newspaper yet? I know she asked me for bad newspaper because I know my newspapers is born.
I don't give up.
But did I read off all the Black Heart Bridge game, man? I y'all know what happened. Johnny, y'all read their Christine this morning. I said, dear Christine, when I be reading their Christine, be some woman the hardest, a man or a hard a woman or somebody that want their help. I got 8 children that want their help, but they can't help none of them, so I don't read them. She said, anyhow, about you. So, you know what I mean? I had to go let me hear the city. I scrapped the got some money. I rocked up my bag. Yeah, because I know she had to let me hurt. She just malicious. She just let fires around, right? So I had to dig up all the cash. See the thing this morning.
I find some money.
I find a piece of change. And I ran a money newspaper. I didn't care about money.
So what did it say about you?
So I carried the page. I can't remember what the page is.
Wait, you copy it, enter?
You copy it. Yeah, she copy it.
I copy it. But I start selling newspaper. I got bad newspaper. I got bad newspaper for $1.50. I make money off it.
Wait. The newspaper that you bought this morning, you sold it?
I sold it, yes.
But wait, for $1.50?
What price did it cost?
But today's stirs a big.
Right.
It's
$125.
$125.
But like something or the other, somebody get robbed.
It wasn't you.
It wasn't me. Right, so I thought the copy part said they wanted to buy newspaper and sell them. Good. So I see this thing now, there, Christine, and it started with disgusting but crop over ad. I said, okay, what would this smoke gotta do though? Because I said this here got to be talking about this smoke. Because this smoke do a lot of ads for these facts and all kind of things. You know, here lyric and that crowd. So I said, I wonder who you read a thing now. Let me read it for you. Wherever you are, right, stop your car because this is going to get up here now.
Oh boy.
Big writing here, so in 74 point New Times Romans, or what we call it. Dear Christine, my article refers to Soca Royale and Pickety Crop advertisements. Recently, on television, there has been an advertisement showing a man in women's clothing depicting a homosexual man and a man in police clothing coming to the bedroom door to tell him to hurry up. Whether they are supposed to be partners or not, I do not know.
Wait for it.
Well, I had to put a newspaper last more. Because I don't know. Everybody walk about looking at me. Who if they feeling one piece of rooms at me. Every man out there said, want here, they want you know. You get one. Why don't they dribble you about a piece of rooms at me? Anyhow, whether they are supposed to be partners or not, I do not know. Anyhow, now tell me, what kind of example is that to our children? She had on, maybe she mean, right. Especially when we are saying that we oppose homosexuality, lesbianism, and so on. Bringing such filth into our homes, and listen to the D's she used now, is literally disrespectful, disgraceful, despicable, and disheartening. Whether or not homosexuality is something that people intend to do or portray, do we who profess to be a Christian nation have to be part of it? Are we coming across as a mockery to the LGBT society? Are they really gay or miserable?
Man.
Wait.
She ain't done, you know, she ain't done. Oh, he ain't done. I'm trying to work up his amount over. I have to turn my television off each time I see that. Let me read that again. I have to turn my television off each time I see that. Mm-hmm. No man is to wear women's clothing and vice versa. Son, sick and disgusted.
Sick and disgusted.
Right. So, what he said, I have to turn my television off each time I see it. I wish I better turn it off, it don't come back on.
So every shirt 6 times back to back, what she can do?
Turn it off.
I'm go to sleep.
Yeah. So Christian replied, no, they're sick and disgusted. I cannot comment on the advertisement to which you are referring since I have never seen it myself. I feel Christian should have stopped there. Because if you say it yourself, you should not be commenting at all.
Correct.
But Christian continued, and this is the problem I got here now. I can't understand your disgust.
Whoa.
Christian, I say it, you know. If it goes against the grain of your religious convictions and opposes what we as a nation should be teaching our young people, especially very young children. Which made me believe that Christian is who wrote this letter to herself and answer it. But yes, when you say this advertisement, you don't know what anybody talking about, but you got all this here to say.
You comment.
You say, I can't comment on it because I say it,
but you know bitches do that, you know. They just say, I ain't gonna comment, but.
I didn't see the dress she had on, but she did look bad. Anyhow, with crop over behind us, I guess you'll no longer have to turn off your television since these advertisements should now be something of the past. Maybe next year, the creator or creators of such advertisements will do a rethink. Mm-hmm. So in other words, Christian, who has seen the advertisement and saying that, in her opinion, or whoever anybody is, that the creators might do a rethink of it. Why would the creators do a rethink of it? Because you and some donkey take something wrong with it?
But this is it, right? So you turn your TV off.
Yeah.
Whenever you see some portrayal of maybe homosexuality.
Correct.
Yes.
So I wonder what happened if she get on the road and she see a gay couple.
Oh, gosh.
What will happen if she went to a restaurant and some boy being served by someone that's gay?
Yeah.
What will happen if you going to travel by plane now and you realize that the pilot come on and this pilot is, hi honey, how you doing?
Yeah.
I go, and that's yep.
Or a gay person comes and sit down next to her.
Her or him. What happens
or him.
When you get on the bus and the bus driver, you know your bus driver could be gay, your postman could be gay.
The doctor
could be gay. The person next to you could be gay.
Correct.
You go to the hospital and you want blood, you don't know who you're getting the blood from.
I don't want the gay blood in me.
You saw look at PC bros? Huh? The person next to you could be what?
Could be gay. You see what these people don't understand, right? You see they see this thing, but they don't understand.
They don't understand
the society that you're living in. You are living in a society where you're going to be faced with Indian people, you're going to be faced with Muslim people who got a different religion to you. Mm-hmm. So because a fellow religion does not believe in your God and does not believe in your Jesus, something going to be wrong with he. That's how people look at life.
Correct.
Something wrong with he because his religion is not the same as yours. Something wrong with she because she's not the same color as you. Something wrong with him because he children just got to go to church on a Saturday. You got to understand that you are a moon donkey. Hold write this letter here, right? You are a clown. You are an idiot.
F-class moon donkey.
Yeah, a nothingarian. And it is idiots like you saw, right? Who I don't understand. If you probably, I can't believe you pick up 40 cents and put a stamp on the letter and support the nation. I believe you walk with this letter because I don't feel you got enough sense to best stamp. A lot of ignorant people just walk about writing foolishness in newspaper and the nation got, I don't know if the nation got interest or something to print this kind of foolishness. So you got so much issues going on in Barbados. You got this Gazan CV that worrying tourists. You can say, listen, I feel that they should put an ad on TV saying, all we come together and collect the CV. You can write a sentence, you speak talking fully about, I don't know if they're partners or not. You can write talking a bunch of nonsense about. And it is here, ignorant, the school long, ignorant, moon donkeys, nothing here, people who just sit down and watch Days of Our Lives, right? Just watch the young and the restless, the bold and the beautiful. Where a girl in there Just be living with two brothers, got a child from the father, the great uncle, honey, she sister, and then he be rushing home every evening
To watch it.
Then we got a problem with that.
No problem.
There's no problem with that. Then don't see that as corrupting the young people. You understand? Then be watching programs all day with women trying to rob men of the money, men trying to rob women. I want to know what is this going on on TV. No problem for them. But she could right here want to know if I got PC bros.
Listen. Someone say find you. Someone say find the queen.
I have never seen so much stupidness in my life yet.
Oh, jeez, Lord.
Well, she said, I have to turn off my television each time I see it. You know what happened with you? You got a spare time. I wish I'm going to turn off TV, don't come back on. A clown. You're near sick and disgusting. You're near sick, ignorant, disgusting, and a big blinking nuisance and moan donkey. Now you should have said letter as a moan donkey. You hide behind the near sick. When you come to TBC and tell me so you're ignorant, it's too long. And this time you're out here on Mary, you go along with them too.
All right, cool down.
Give me that water, yes.
Cool down.
Any of you like to have it?
You get hot on the color. Cool down.
I think I got some alcohol in
Yeah,
here.
cool down, boy. You get hot on the color, queen.
You got cheese curd, let her.
Little hot sauce, I think.
Little hot sauce. A little lemon there.
Not hot. Not we eat.
Not a bit. Oh, dear.
Wait. The queen getting better than this one, funny.
Funny self.
Oh, my God.
Queen.
You want little air, man?
Yeah, turn on the you think the AC there for my man.
Now you want to hear say you want to hear say you got plug. I got how you know?
Ah, boy. Can't you just stop it hot, though? You got a lot of somebody calling me here. And me here with somebody else think about that.
Yeah.
All right, if you want to take that risk. All right, cool.
You got to delay up on that there.
We delays.
Delay on?
Yeah,
we
delay
on there
on,
now.
yeah.
We cooking with gas now.
All right, 4675444. I like my job.
I like mine too.
I like my job.
I got right here.
98. Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Hi. Just let me start again. I like my job.
Me too.
I like mine too.
Okay. You was work at CBC?
No.
What me?
Wait, I know his voice. All right, go ahead.
You don't know my voice.
I know your voice.
Anyhow,
Right.
the lady that wrote the letter is a nuisance.
Good.
How we know the lady though?
Whoever it is that wrote the letter,
Right.
she's a nuisance.
The nuisance is a nuisance.
Because actually, it could be she man.
That do it.
That the
That
queen
is
got?
gay man.
Not gay?
Oh.
The opener, she got them going check for the opener ones, not the closet ones that's behind them. I'm married and things go wrong with the men, pick them all up with the library and thing.
Yeah.
She got very much details, boy.
Not really.
The open ones is whose tire was low, but the ones behind them is who's got check.
Yeah, the ones that's get up, the ones that's get up at 12 o'clock for the night. I left the wife and 12 hours, you know.
All right, then.
Right?
The so-called macho man.
Yeah, the
It's
macho
true.
man.
Macho man.
I said they're going for bread.
It's really fresh for sure.
I go with the gas in, I buy 2 hot dogs.
You get for bread or Ted? All right, well, thank you very much for calling in.
You're welcome.
All
Yes,
righty.
sir.
Hey, damn, boy.
Easy.
Right. Anyhow, 2.5 hours compliments of Bart's on the spares. 4 locations, boy. I can't leave these nuisances here. You know how it is going. What's going on here?
Yeah, you got to add here, you got to read here.
I got get your blankets on your thing.
Your
Yeah.
blankets?
Yeah, they got something going on up in Philippi next week, Saturday. Let me read it here for you.
Are you host?
No, not me. Bailey's Plantation. All right, get your blankets and folding chairs and come to Bailey's Plantation in St. Philip on Saturday, August 15th for the night of Griots.
Grills.
Yeah, Griots?
Grills.
And Griots.
Grills.
R-I-O-T.
Grills. Grills.
I supposed to put G in front. Is what?
Grills.
Griots? What's Griots?
That's like storytellers.
Oh, yeah, for sure?
Yeah.
You will know this.
I know this.
All right. For a night of?
Grills.
Good.
Not bread.
Not grass. All right, an evening of poetry, dance, drama, and song, and kaiso, hosted by the St. Philip Parish Independence Committee in recognition of next year's 200th anniversary of the Bussa Revolt. Gates open at 6 p.m. with the top band and the art exhibition and the sweet sounds of Steel Pan. The show starts at 7 p.m. with performances from Red Plastic Bag, John King, Adonijah, Adrian Clark, Gabby, Colin Spencer, Desmond Weeks, The Spooge Master, and many others. Confectionery and sumptuous Belgian food on sale. Tickets are only $25. adults. Oh, for the adults, sorry. And $12 for children. Available from Emerald City Supermarket. Go get your tickets now.
Right, so
Right.
that's the riots.
The grats.
The groups, they call it.
The riots was 200 years ago.
So this is
That way said was grats because busted. It was the grats.
You know how the riots.
Grats and things. So he said it was grats.
Grills.
Grills.
Yeah.
groups.
Grills.
Right.
I knew one
What's
for you.
supposed to be performing there, though?
Yeah.
So, I hear money there.
I hear you there. I hear you there, Queen.
I can read it over. How do you name it?
Man, they say I'm more, so he must be more.
You use more.
I'm more.
You there, Judge?
He must be more, so I must be wanting more. So it must be me, he party more. Me and Cooper Dan supposed to come and sing that, dedicate the song to this buddy who writes it. Dedicate the song to this buddy who writes it. Riri about here, so I see Riri on the track and then she said about here.
Yeah, she's still here.
Yeah, she and
Lewis Hamilton.
Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, listen, somebody gonna call Riri out the swimming pool. Tell she the Queen want her at CBC.
No, she's not in the pool.
Where she is? In the beach?
Oh, you know she ain't boo and smooth.
Huh?
Oh, you know she ain't boo.
You got drone flying over the woman place. Got that one with the doing on, Got drones over people's yards and things.
She was relaxed. The last time information I got, she was relaxing with her friends having a couple of drinks.
What do you mean?
That was
information you get.
That was yesterday.
No.
You got streaming information coming to you.
I left
Rihanna?
work. Listen, I got home. When you sign on, I was home.
Yeah, it's saying that. Like, it's saying that so you went through the door. Oh, that's possible.
No, man. When you sign on, I was home. And then I sent out a text and I got the reply and she was having drinks with her friends.
You sent a text to who? The person operating the drone?
Yeah.
Got to be like postman or somebody. I don't know what you know about
She was
Rihanna.
having a couple of drinks. I could tell who was by the pool.
Who's that? Lewis Hamilton.
Lewis, Melissa.
Melissa.
Usual suspects.
Usually right.
Okay, all
So,
right.
so you're calling that unusual. Call somebody. We didn't know that wrong tree. That wrong tree. Cause we already see pictures with Melissa and Lewis and everybody else.
No, I'm telling you who was with her having drinks.
Anyhow, listen, somebody go and call Rihanna.
Even security was relaxing drinking.
Right.
Well, you get somebody fired. No, you got.
Are serious? Even security was relaxing having a drink.
You mean the bodyguard people?
Yes,
Right.
the bodyguard.
Let them relax.
It was relaxing having a beverage.
Right. So somebody go and tell her to tune into 98.1 to 1 that the Queen would like to talk to her. We want she come out here so they
About their business.
We don't want then she personal business about who she dating and things. We want just talk. Beige and things.
Guys.
I ain't interested in who she got from who she got. Got to say got PC Bros no so. So
Breaking news, extra.
So I don't know. So find Rihanna and tell Rihanna the Queen wants she but come here so for half hour. Let half hour spend a little half hour with me. Next time she Barbados. If she can come now for a little 15 minutes, I'm really met this sport, we fight up certain things. Yeah, we don't want to talk who dating and that we don't want to talk beige and things that people ain't know nothing about. Good.
But people have already said that they are dating.
Okay.
And from watching Formula One, wherever he is, she is.
Oh.
He hung real fast. I see how he changed gears. I heard that Rihanna know how to drive stick shift.
Don't worry. I'm pretty sure Rihanna can handle herself in fast cars.
I hope so. Somebody want to know how much breakdown market tickets I sell. I sell about 20.
You gonna get locked out here?
How can you get locked out?
Oh, you gonna selling something that free?
I tell you, don't do it in France CBC. You want to do it in France CBC? I said no.
How can you be selling something for an event that is free?
I told her go elsewhere.
The body that bought the tickets knew that it was free.
Everyone what?
Every people who buy the tickets from me know that it was
These is foreigners. These is
I came apart the car from. I stood at the top of Spring Garden, and they were saying, "You see all that excitement down there, so we look see all them people down there, that music and them flags and thing." I selling tickets for Bridgetown Market. Give me $10 a walk down, so if you don't pay here, the policeman, you see that four police down there, so started it. That good thing. So I said about 20 tickets. I see a policeman walking slow coming up to me, boy, and they clear out. Right, so I said about 20 tickets, Bridgetown Market. What wrong with that?
All right.
Huh?
All right. PC Bros, how are you allowing her to get away with this kind of stuff, man?
No, I didn't work. I didn't work that day.
So because you don't work that yet?
Oh, no, he would have said about 40 because you know he would have been customers. PC Bros would have been customers. But listen,
PC was buy food for yourself.
There's got parking in town that's be free, right? And they got fellas who's be washing cars, who just protect parking spots, And if you don't want your car wash, you can't park.
Yeah, correct.
You know that.
Correct.
Yeah, park. There's certain places in Barbie you can park for free. But they fellas just get on so bad if you don't want your car wash. Just how they just said, you see me? Let me roll right here so I find some thing. Because many fellas ask you want car wash, you tell you no, and you play you swinging in. You liable to come back. I said I would do it, but you liable to come back. I find the ear has left the turns. So rather than tell them, I ain't say the fellas would do it, because sometimes the ear you tell is get vexed. So hold on, my girlfriend, I done with this here. So all 4 times but talk to one another, and the ear said it's a left ear. Let me left it here. So I ain't say the fellas would do things. But yeah, so if I sell tickets for Bristol Market, what wrong with that? I mean, being an entrepreneur, but I mean, we're art for who?
Entrepreneur.
Right, that kind of word. That's what we're talking about. Good. It's all about March all the spirits, people. 2 half an hours put together here. So the crop over last lap edition. I see some costumes, but they roll up real nice. I see some that I see before, and 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 I see before. And then I see some pictures on Facebook and different things. I want with the young girls to be very, very careful how when to do certain things, right? Because this thing getting international now. So when you got yourself half naked and got fellas lift you up in the air and got the face in certain parts and different things and doing certain things, and these pictures hitting the World Wide Web, it don't stop in Barbados years ago. A fella take a little Polaroid picture and show your friends around school and things. These things
go and get developed.
I'm
going to wait 2 weeks.
I'm going to wait 2 weeks and things. These things go and these things just end up in international magazines. You understand what I'm talking about? It end up in international newspapers. This end up in all kind of things.
TMZ got it.
That's what happened. I remember we had, it was the banks calendar competition 1 year. Yeah. And had a girl that had on a costume that was fairly revealing. Correct. Remember that picture?
Yes.
That made it all the way to newspapers in Germany, France, Holland, as far as Australia. That one little picture went on the road here. So we got to be very careful how you can spring garden and things, and then fellas got you lift up and got your skin open and all kind of thing. It don't look good. And then sometimes you don't even see the fella face, but you know who face they see?
You see the young lady face.
You see yours. Yeah, they see yours. And then you got to go work tomorrow morning. Sometimes you drink, say, hey, you're studying what you're doing. That's what that body should have written there, Christine, and tell them, though. That kind of thing. But sometimes you drink, say, you, hey, you're studying what you're doing. You might just be making sport. But the people who posting these pictures and see the sport part of it, you understand? Let me see when the fellow was trying to lift you up, but you was telling me, man, stop now. Well, you don't stop this and all that. So they don't see that part. They just see you up in the air, and he feels doing certain things.
My question is this: why do they have to go to that extent? Is it because the alcohol in the head? Is it because the music has taken control?
The men or the women?
Both.
Both. Both is true.
Yeah, both. What is why?
They're being spontaneous.
You see what I tell you about that word spontaneous?
PC Bros, what you take, man?
No, it don't look good for you, though. I mean, things is out there in seconds. Yeah, so a lot of events now getting streamed live overseas.
True.
You know, so a lot of things getting out and better get the car come back.
Can't come back. Gone too far.
Right.
Gone too far. So you got to be
careful.
Because the same picture that you're speaking about, there's a little boy on a truck staring directly at what is going on. I tell him myself, what is the little boy here thinking? I would pay $10 to fuck with that little boy was thinking seeing that.
Well, you don't pay me, let me tell you.
as he get up money.
You can give me $10, let me tell you, little boy change. Little boy say, what really going on here, though? This what you did, son?
Some boy here want tell the queen, ask the queen about the woman in $7,000 costume.
Listen.
Oh, what? What people worry about this?
The woman got money she could buy a costume for $7,000. It is obvious. I know you always hear somebody say, anytime you got to ask the price, you can't afford it. That's the first thing. And it's true. You just get a shop, you just call for 2 months. You don't ask me the price in 2 months. When 2 months come, you stack up some kind of change and pay for it. Anything you got to ask the price, it means that you in a little problems financially, so you got to make sure that you can handle the price. Those kind of people, anytime somebody can buy a costume for $7,000, I don't worry about what part they're getting the money from, or I believe they can afford it.
They can afford it.
There are cars, right, like mine, that cost about $200. And there are cars that cost $2.5 million and all kind of thing. And people just buy them every day. They've got people who just go in our shop and see something that look like a dog vomit on it and say, oh, that is art.
I want that.
That is man's struggle with life. It's depicting man's struggle with life. Not realizing that the dog just come and vomit on a piece of thing. And they can see all kind of thing. And they'll say, how much does that cost? $25 million. And they will buy it and walk off with it. People go up and
there's a fella that just signed for one of those American football. I can't remember the name of the fella, but he said he always promised himself the first check he ever received from getting signed, he going to buy a yellow Lamborghini. So it say so then.
Right, because they got the money.
He got the money, right? He got the money.
People got money to burn. They got some people was go up on one of the little things that them internet sites were probably people to be auctioning off things, but eBay and everything.
Yeah.
And the fellow would open a thing to Pringles, and the Pringles would got look at the shape of Jesus' face. You understand? And he would put it by eBay and say, I just found a chip in my bag. It looked like Mary crying. And he would auction it and say, clown somewhere will spend $50 million and buy it.
Yeah,
because that's how people got
right.
money to burn.
Quay.
Yes, Lavin.
Some boy here telling me, with the same picture, that's my partner face where it's not supposed to be. And he real frightened because his wife ain't see it yet.
Look out.
Trouble.
This picture here? That one?
No, not that one.
Look out.
You know this man?
I don't know that one. I thought the one with the man got the girl lift up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So the fella here saying the wife ain't see it yet, so he real frightened.
Okay, but she probably see it by now.
Somebody can show you.
Well, but she probably see it by
Yeah,
now.
that's right.
But said the world is a small world. You can't walk about doing that kind of things. Sometimes he drinks. I said he drinks in your head and thing. It is doing all whole school keeping. And I warn the girls all the time about this law drinking thing. It is all right when you can hold your little drinks and thing. But sometimes these laws rampant and thing when it's sweet, you know. And how then it masking the alcohol cause and you don't take the alcohol, you know. And drinking cold and sweet. And you're guzzling, quite free too. You're guzzling, and then it sneak up on you. And you know what's going on.
You saw the picture of Foreday morning. Breast covered, private parts covered, but the back is like
Yeah.
Mesh.
neck stock, right?
Yeah.
And all of her.
Uh-huh.
My thing is this, right? It's your life to live. But you're going to have some kind of respect and pride for yourself.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
I'm sure she was proud.
Well,
Nobody ain't got to see how behind their
all
stuff.
behind their stuff.
Yeah.
And it's plain as the computer there, you can see it.
Yeah.
Because the sun had already come up. And it ain't night time no more.
That's what she thought. She probably dressed when she left in the dark, so nobody can see.
But the front was covered.
Yeah, the front was covered.
But the back was mesh.
Was large like this.
Like big holes. But
Big holes at the back.
but how is that different from the Kadooment Day costumes?
But you don't see.
Where they wearing thongs.
But at least that little part is be covered. At least the top of the part.
It's almost the same thing.
It's
almost
the same thing.
It's almost the same thing.
When they're wearing thongs, the front is covered, and then
it's almost the same thing, Gachi.
Yeah, but from the back she look nasty though.
Yeah.
As PC Brown said, I
Because,
believe.
right, because don't cross you, because when I first saw the back, I tell myself, I don't want to see the front.
Right.
But then somebody put at the front and said, I'm going to need to start criticizing the girl because this is how the front look. But then the same girl came on Facebook and blister blind everybody that was talking about her.
Is that what we know?
I don't know. I don't want one either.
Somebody said, Queen, it wasn't only the costume that cost $7,000. It also included VIP tickets to all the band events and hotel accommodations, included in the price as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So there you go.
Okay.
But as I said, you can't afford to buy a pack of ramens, but you wear Remy. You don't think you was telling me about beers. You buy a Remy for $500 a pack, and then scrambling to buy 2 packs of ramens. And worrying about somebody that can buy a $7,000 costume. Well, the government priorities in wrong order here.
Oh, look at here. Look.
They ain't using your money. They ain't withdrawing that from your account. Not that your account ain't got any money anyway.
Don't worry about people with money. People with money would always got money. Don't worry about how them spend. And let me tell you something. I wish that we could have another 10 or 15 or 20 more costumes like that there so to sell people. I wish that we could go all the... You see how we got Lewis Hamilton down here? I would like that we could be selling $20,000 costumes and people from all over the world.
They can afford it.
The sheiks and people that got money come down here and go money, spend money. Why? Let me get a piece of money circulating.
Kashi,
right.
Can I have my phone, please?
He intoxicated with that picture now.
So ready picture for your friend? You got one for your friend?
No, some boy go.
Listen, whoever sent Dave the picture for him back, send a picture for your friend too. But okay, I understand though. I understand
You
though.
see the picture though?
Yeah, because the difference is you're not seeing anything around the waist where you have a panty line.
Correct.
But Kashi, you know what? If you look a little, if your picture was a little bigger, you would see some more.
You mean like
yeah, blow it up. Blow it up a little bigger.
I'm blowing that.
You want to see much more.
Yeah, Kashi got real big here.
Ready, but it's not that big. I can't get that big.
Boom, bam! All right.
Right.
Moving along smartly.
Moving around smartly again. Basic brother, people know what going on in that Mark's coming here, so I'm talking all kind. It just got me laughing, man.
Mark Auto Spares, only top brand name parts for your vehicle. Spark plug wires, bearings and tensioners, solenoid switches and starting motors. The rest of my people going on. When you do,
Man, you need to go by Mark and get a book, though. That look real ridiculous.
Mark on that book. This is one shackle. They got windshield wipers, windshield washer fluid, Prestone carb cleaner, liquid wrench and lubricants, and gunk carb method. All them things available at Mark Auto Spares. 4 locations to serve you. Bel Air St. George. You can telephone Bel Air at 437-9819. Spooner's Hill St. Michael, 425-9361. Salter St. George, 228-6992. And 6 Roads, 271-1297. Only top brand name parts for your vehicle, people. Mark Auto Spares, the number one auto spares in Barbados.
Right, last showing up my boys, Kaji, Blackman and gang over there, so at Barbados Lamb Company. Blackman tell me I predict that classic remaining crown when everybody doubted me. By the time when I got classic remaining crown, he was right for truth. And of course, you don't have to run for Broad Street there, because I tell me that Peter Ram away, right?
Praise the Lord.
I mean, praise the Lord. I thought you was looking forward to that.
The last thing you did
It was
Throwing it over for 2 days.
It was not a good sign.
It was not a good sign.
Okay, fair enough. I understand. But as I said, I wish that because we can got costumes down here selling for $5,000 and $20,000 and $30,000, and you got the rich and famous coming down, and the press and all people from around the world coming around, and money spending and things. This was my biggest crop up we had in a long time. A lot of tourists and things was about in here, so money gets spent. I don't understand. So how people say that. Some people say they may get some, but everybody can't get some. And you know, Bridgestone Market.
I think they need to do a little rethinking of Bridgestone Market. And there was another event, I think, and they need to sit down and people like Cashy, myself, Soka Superman, the other people sit down and you guys really can hobble apart. Well, not you guys, they don't want to told us. We can hobble apart and stuff like that. But they need to do a little rethinking where Bridgestone Market is concerned.
Bridgestone Market, they just walk up and
too many
down.
people complaining that they're making the sales.
You see, because it just become you walk up and down, up and down, get carried, and in hot sun.
The thing about it is you have so many people selling the same thing. All right, so if you have 10 people selling the same blow up Spider-Man toy, you know, everybody's selling the same bubble gun. You know, everybody's saying the same thing. I mean, you everybody ain't getting the money. You ain't getting the money.
Everybody ain't getting it.
So a couple people can stop at store 1, a couple people can go at store 2 or whatever. I mean, everybody, you're welcome to try a thing if you win. Get it. But understand the market you're going into. If you are selling something that everybody else and the cousin's selling, is a high probability that you are probably not going to do very well unless you got some grand marketing scheme worked out to get people to come to your one store. And they're all the same. All stores are the same, so I don't see how you are going to get more people to come to your store.
But you got added attractions.
Something else.
I don't work for NCF, so you see what's happening? This brain consultant from overseas and you know a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Telling the same thing I tell them.
I can open a store next year and put you out for it.
You need attractions.
That's
what? Yeah, I'm serious.
That can sell off.
You want to sell off?
You really want this body? Don't right back there, Christian. I said,
listen.
I call for a hot dog.
She came and Bridgestone Market.
Let you walk over Bridgestone Market and see your front my store.
See you on PC Rooms.
You really want that money, right? But you can't just have food, drinks, and blood toys, and them the artifacts and things on there. So you need to have an attraction first that bring people down there. Because nobody don't left for to go buy a blood toy for the child. Just carry the child because there is something that I want my child to be enjoying, right? And while we here, we can buy hot dogs. While we here, we can buy a blood Spider-Man. While we doing this here, we can stop and buy this here. So that's where you can find these things going on. People just find themselves walking up and down Bridgestone Market, and then going home.
I gotta say, they did have some added attractions on the main stage. I know there was a clown show that they had running the Saturday and the Sunday.
A clown show. Okay, very brilliant, great.
Yeah.
How exciting.
I'm saying, you have the clothes.
Something to look forward to.
Whoa, mummy, let's go see the clown on the stage.
She got those bathroom walls to see PC Rose.
But no, you need to be imaginative. You need to be creative. You don't just put things out there and just say, oh, this is going to happen. British market has been the same for the last 30 years.
True.
Will you see different with it lately? It be the same thing. You just walk up and down hot sun all day, all night. And now you've got the finals by the same night as British market. The late market that you would get for people who would go to British market, that is how we're going to finals. I ain't walking up through hot sun, sweat here, then I sit down next to people in catching it over.
That being said, they got to extend the hours for British market then. So rather than ending at 12 or 2 o'clock, let it run later. If you have stalls that can have clientele late at night, you know, because you got some bars, you know, Braden Stokes, I know they got some stuff down there, you know, Mount Game might have some stuff, whatever, you know. You have bars or a little restaurant or whatever that we have people laming. How you can tell people, all right, it's 2 o'clock, go home. That time you got about 50 people around you, so they still want to buy some drinks, you know, they still want to eat the food, still want to talk some foolishness. Correct. You know, if it's still there, let it go along there.
You know what they want doing? They want building an island off Barbados. Seriously. And name it, you can call it the working name for it right now is Fat Island, right? Where you build an island off Barbados, about 4 square miles. A little bit off Barbados. Your whole events over there, you do different things over there. We got to start thinking how the rest of the world is thinking. You know? That's how the rest of the world is think.
Hold on, right? Because I got some things. Now, you saying put it over there. They got some bogus reason as to why it can't go past 3 o'clock.
You know.
Because you can't explain to me
why... The lake's going to be humbugging somebody near the beach.
Disturbing the 2 dolphins and flying fish.
And the turtles. That's it.
Well, that's a serious thing, though. But no, but I mean, why at 3 o'clock in Bridgetown?
You got to shut off.
You got to shut up.
3 o'clock what, nighttime?
3 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Well, you call it nighttime, whatever.
Right.
You know, why you got to shut off the event at 3 o'clock?
That's for what? That was for 4 morning?
No, events. Fets.
Oh, you mean for fets in normal?
And I'm just talking crop over, Kadooment time, period.
True.
You know, I mean, and that's the thing. They'll target certain events, but you got karaoke going on till 6 and 7 o'clock in the morning. But I know one whole event, after I go to all the authorities, I go to the police and the BRA and everybody, you know, get my permissions, and 3 o'clock is the latest I can get to go.
So you're saying that if I got fat, and they advertise my fat and everything, and they got my money outside there, and my bar don't start picking up. Because really and truly, the average person in Barbados don't get fed until near 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock-ish.
Yep.
Right? Because you come home from work sometimes, you pick up a little sleep, a fresh and thing. You know, you come out to party. So you say that the fed not at 1 o'clock. That 2 o'clock, everything shut off.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
Music shut off.
Party done.
Okay.
But you remember, and this was years ago, oh Lord, what the restaurant name? Tim's used to have a thing down there opposite Mount Gear.
Right.
That was 24 hours a day.
24 hours, right.
And it didn't do some bother nobody.
But all of a sudden, they bother someone.
You understand?
I better want to do the little thing done then, and then everybody start flying out and going to Trinidad and going to other places.
Right, listen, I think you got to understand, right? Going on at the same time as Crop Over is St. Lucia Carnival, Antigua Carnival, and Grenada Carnival. And Vincimas is being June into early July.
Right.
That's not all them things. These are options people got, you know. And these carnivals are becoming more and more visible.
Right.
More and more people talking about them.
It's true. Right.
I mean, Antigua got their jump at the same time as we. And it was actually got 2 days.
True.
So, I mean...
I ask him about this 2-day thing all the time. Everybody else got 2 days. The only body jumping for 1 day is Barbados.
But I think the merchants in Barbados will keep noise against that.
The merchants? The merchants that don't sponsor the body?
Well, the ones that sponsor them. I feel
like I had an argument, well, not an argument, a discussion with a young
It was an argument. Go use only argument.
Discussion. Akila Jones. You know when we can really acknowledge Akila Jones? When she wins a gold medal at some, right?
Right.
You can tell me that one of these business places at this point in time can't say, well, listen, we can put $20,000 or $50,000 for you to get your supplements, your training gear, blah blah. You can't do that. No, you gotta wait a kilo win a gold medal.
Because then they feel that they will get all the visibility.
Well,
they figure
you start from early.
You just gotta water the crop, right? But some people don't like to water.
You gotta big up Cersei, because Cersei right now is help Mario Burt's training and stuff like that there. You know, even before.
Nice.
You know, so I mean, and any other small business that will help push somebody.
This message got to be for there. Smo, they read this here, look.
I mean, this message.
Wait. Proofread it first. Don't read it straight.
You can read it straight.
Queen, what about the ignorant DJs playing so much Trini music on the road and our music so sweet, disrespectful?
Talk to me, because you a DJ.
I would say this, right?
Talk to me.
I would say this. I did not play on the road this year. But I know of DJs who played dub on the road for Kadooment, and I know of DJs who did play 3D music. And they need. If I was in the bar jumping, and I've said this to anybody, that if I was in the bar jumping, I'm going to tell the bar leader. You understand? I'd let her play. I don't care if the play same song over and over, but I don't want to hear no 3D music on a dubbing. As you go play a dub on a Kadooment truck to get forward, you should not call yourself a DJ.
Watch this here, right? But hold on. A band leader said to me that he encourages his DJs to mix it up and play it. I say,
Kadooment there?
Kadooment there. I say no. If I am on that track, there's no way.
No way.
I ain't doing it.
No way.
So the purpose of playing dub is to what? To get more young people join the band?
No, to get this thing called forward.
So you can't get forward by playing.
It doesn't seem that way.
Peter Ram and King Bubble and Plastic Bag and that crowd.
It don't seem so.
All right, man. You was a DJ. You would know. You don't know.
No,
but I didn't know anytime at the band. You jump in. I jump in. And you hear you put on Eddie Footman Lop like this. Rah music. I come in and say this.
And in the ear signal.
Yeah, or I can signal right now. Come on, man. You see the money I pay for this costume? There's your costume. You want my money. I want my money. What?
You should. Whoever the DJs are, they should not be playing 3D music, and they should not be playing dub.
I wouldn't even tell myself. I wouldn't even tell myself.
Even if you go back 2, 3, 4, 5 years, stick with Belgian music.
That's why I feel. I feel like you should give Belgian music the preference. I went in effect early for crop over, and I thought it was one in Trinidad effects, and then I went back out till a month after. I tell myself, but listen, I can let the music seasoning, because the excuse I was saying is that, people didn't know the songs yet, so we want to play too much local music right now, because the songs now come out and a lot of people don't know the music, and they can just stand it. The people know the Trinidadian songs. So when the Belgian music season a little better, we will play the Belgian music. I say, okay, when we get to start to play the Belgian music, I will come back out and start spending my money. So I can come back out till the month after, you know.
Making the sense. If you don't play the music, how the people get it?
They say the radio DJs supposed to play the music, get the people ready for the fest. I tell you the argument I was used, I had this discussion. The radio DJs supposed to play the music, get the people ready for the effects. So by the time the people get the effects, they know the music. But their argument is that the radio DJs are playing a lot of dub and a lot of Trinidadian music. So by the time the people come in the effects, they don't want to risk playing too much of the local music because people don't know the songs yet. When people learn the songs, then they start to pick up. All right. That's the argument I heard. Right, so I can't argue with that there. So that's the argument.
I would like to agree with that.
It's right. They got two sides of the coin, yeah. Because if you're in effect, and as much as people will say, "Man, you're playing new song," you as a DJ go out and play a half hour of new music. People give me like, what he playing? He playing, right? You gotta be able to balance it. You gotta be able to introduce one or two or whatever in your set, maybe three, depending on how far into the season you are, and then build from there, right?
Right.
You are not, and be real. If you are DJing a party, you can't play music that people, you can't go for extended period playing music that people don't know.
Right.
They can stop partying, and your reason for being there is to make people party.
Right.
So you can mix in a little bit, all right, introduce a little bit, and anybody that come and tell me, or reason to anybody, a DJ, that my DJs should go and play along, they don't play any music. You gotta be an idiot. Because you are not gonna sit in effect.
You are an idiot.
You're gonna sit in effect and listen to a whole set of music that you do not know.
Right.
Whether it's soca, hip hop, pop, any other music. If you don't know it,
so
you
that
don't know
is
it.
the argument the fellas using. The
No,
fellas
no,
say,
no. To be fair, hold on. No, that don't mean that you jump shore and go overseas. We have on average about 400 songs every year. Maybe what 50 of them we could probably make it 40 next year's move. About 50.
Yeah,
50.
about 50.
50. Yeah, 50 good. So you got enough music through years to choose from. All right. And for me, your set should not be overpowered by any other territory's music at all. I think that is a problem that a lot of people are having. That they're saying, all right, these people playing African music.
right, people ain't saying don't play a little Marshall, don't play a little this, but don't play a little that, you know.
You can add in some.
Yeah, add in a little something.
But when it's taking over your set, I think that's disrespecting your culture, your country, your nationhood. This in your crow too.
Right. Yeah. So, because somebody said all music is played overseas that it affects it. I ain't got no problem with nobody music playing in effect or whatever. I just got a problem when I hearing all Marshall play for 20 minutes and then somebody else play for another 15 minutes and then you play a little one song here. You can play a song. You say for instance a man got a new song. You play your old song. A big old song you had, I said there's a brand new one from me, and introduce it that kind of way. You understand? Then you play another little song that somebody else know. Then you come back and say this is Alison Hines from 2014. This brand new Alison Hines here now. I sugarcoat it, you know. Introduce the people. You got to sit down and wait up on the DJ, on the radio station, because a lot of the radio stations don't start playing 100% crop over music till the season well on the way. Or to hear somebody, a big DJ on the radio start bigging up a tune, then a fella say, oh, John Doe start playing it, or this body start playing it.
They hear yet gone 100% soca, so they're following it.
So then they start following it. So that makes happen.
Then you see complaints. Mike Alson is crop over these radio stations and playing enough soca, but when 98 go 100% soca, they don't say, well, 98 playing 100% soca, all the radio stations are playing the soca.
Yeah, it's true. It is true. But as I say, one thing we'll let y'all to do though is play a little social commentary every now and then. I did talk about the traditional social commentary. I was at Scroll Up the other night after the finals. Me, Ian, Sam Passer. I dared ask who win the crown. She was still a classic. You know what she said? Who see I never hear about he sing. And then one more plastic bag time. No plastic bag in the competition at all.
But you should have done a conversation there.
I walk me. I can stand listen to that. A moon donkey and play clothes. I play clothes moon donkey. I can stand it there and listen to that riffle of nonsense. So it means, right, because then there's going to come a time that you're going to have a serious disconnect. Because these young people radio stations don't play the traditional social commentary, which going to the what we will call the stadium, which is Kensington Oval, which is going to pick the crop finals. So as the years progress, if the generation coming up is not hearing the social commentary, you're going to continue to get less and less and less and less people going to pick the crop finals. I ain't saying you're going to bombard them with all 18 songs that go in the semi-finals, but you pick up one here, you play in the hour. Then later on in the evening, you play another two. So that by the end of the day, they hear at least 5 or 6 or 10 social commentaries. That's all they're saying.
We got a situation now where you don't have as many social commentary songs being recorded in advance. So what we have will be recordings from the semifinals, but then who get to the semifinals, and then afterwards we got the finals recording.
Because the only two that I got to play was
Donella?
No, classics in Bay Together. And Biggie Irie singing for competition or something like that.
Singing competition,
right?
But other people record songs.
Yeah,
Donella,
hers was the first one that I actually got in my inbox. When I saw a song from Donella, I was like, okay, a party song. That when I played it, I was like, oh, wow. And I think she got a lot of airplay with that one. Biggie Irie singing competition. The thing is, right? The younger ones, people that are singing social commentary, or the ones that the audience may be familiar with from maybe a party atmosphere or whatever, they will probably get more play because these are names that a lot of DJs recognize, and these are names, if you say it to your listeners, like, yeah, that's cool. If you talk about a Colin Spencer or a classic, you know, again, I would appreciate that music. We would appreciate that music, but the name may not resonate with a lot of young people.
But the man company saying that they don't know his name now, they just say rock, and it's bouncy. What I say is sometimes, I like to use this term, sometimes you have to spoon feed children are not to spend the whole day eating corn curves. You got the job, you got the spoon, you got the food. Say, listen, this is one here by Colin Spencer. He talking about the ocean. He talking about the ocean crying, and this seaweed is just a sign of the times how the ocean, blah, 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 blah. You give them a little synopsis of the song, and then you play the song.
I agree.
You understand? I ain't saying to play 13 social commentaries back to back. Because I listening to 13 social commentaries back to back. But try to live one in between. A little one or two in between.
Something that you touched on earlier while I was driving coming back out here that has disappeared altogether. Live bands on the road. Live bands on the road.
There was no live band on the road this year.
Just disappear one time.
Expense, man.
Somebody here said for a bunch of jokers. You all this evening saying some serious stuff. I enjoying them. Oh my gosh, thank you. But you understand how I mean, though.
That's a roundabout compliment, though.
Yeah.
Take back road to be around to compliment. Okay.
Right, you understand what anybody here saying. Right,
But yeah, it's a really big expense to put a band on the road, though. Especially in these things.
A live band?
A live band, yeah.
Oh, you remember one in Square One and Crossfire,
right.
Troubadours.
Yeah, Square One, Crossfire.
Coalition.
Troubadours.
All these be by
it's
road.
All these money
Yeah,
road,
boy.
man. But it's a big expense, no, man.
Yeah,
you ain't selling as much costumes because the band's getting smaller. You got to figure out, like, band's getting smaller.
I can give you a bet now and do what you do next year if God willing we live.
What's that?
There were 22 Kadooment bands this year, right? Next year, I betting you there will be less than 22.
Yes.
And if there's more than 22, we can run down Broad Street naked.
Man, listen. Wait, we gonna make these?
No, we are bringing a Kadooment band next year.
Who we?
We, mad. We promised to. We hope to, actually. We hope to. We hope to bring a Kadooment band next year. We're going to have some fun next year. So
we was drinking that, obviously you drink something that.
No, it's got to test the waters. I want people can WhatsApp me 266-9084. I just want the response out there. We got to do we got to pull up feelers now.
Wait, no, you can't pull it back. You just make the announcement.
You just make the announcement.
We got DJs right here. We got you cash together.
You just make the
Yeah. Breaking news.
Go ahead.
Yes. This means PC Rooms. I promise, I hope that Mad will be bringing a Kadooment band for 2016 crop over.
You heard it first.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Ladies.
Stay tuned to the Marco the Spears album.
Ladies from Prescott Beer, we looking forward to that.
All right, good. We can take orders here.
Our last costume band was in 1993?
93 something, so yeah.
1993, 1994.
Because if you check where you had, I think there were.
People here joining up already. Look. People signing up. People signing up. Look.
Well, you
look at here. Morning bands.
You know,
and 22 Kadooment bands. I got a problem with the Foreday morning in terms of it is supposed to be a T-shirt thing, and all these swimsuits and things that selling for $200 to jump.
Front line and back line.
Back line is a bunch of nonsense.
Best idea ever. I ain't that. Are you ready?
That your mother.
Everybody here. Don't disappoint me. Don't disappoint me. People telling me here.
But you already put it. So you can't.
Oh, really? Yes.
Wait. He start and said we were in a band, and then he said, "Well, we hold."
He probably should be a politician. You're running for your assembly. You woman, you doing it? That's it. You hold. Next week you can say Joseph insufficient funds.
What is it? Okay. No, we can test it where we can put out and see how much it costs and everything, and hopefully we can bring
the band. Last time I did a band, we used to do bands. For those people who are young enough to remember, seriously, we used to put a band on the road every year. You remember that?
Yes.
The last time we put a band on the road, it be at Rain Raw March too. Yeah. We made sure that when we get the judges, we play every song. We had a boy tribute with that one.
Jesus.
When we get the band, when we get the judges, we say, listen, fellas, this is my song, tribute to Grainer. We play this here because we look at the Rain Raw March. So we put a band on the road and we Rain Raw March. So that was it. That was 1991, 92, 93.
I know.
Last time we put it.
Yeah, everybody here come. All these enough. All these people here ready.
But it's saying ready, but when they're ready to pay the deposit.
The price can be good. I'm telling you, the price can be good.
You want this in an expensive band?
No, it ain't been an expensive band.
It says $7,000 costumes.
We got that.
But listen,
$3,500 for the front line.
Listen, we back a number back in Roll 1 change costume was $50.
When I had costumes on t-shirts.
That is close line. That was the close line. We put Kadooment back and robot in the costumes of $50. I tell you, we know how to get this thing done, you know. You see how birds off the gymnasium was the other night? We know how to get this thing done. We would get Kadooment costume, we got everybody in Barbados said it, including the young sons that wrote there.
Even dear Christian would be in it.
Listen, gas section. Name after the person.
Moondonkey.
Disgusting.
Disgusting, what? What the boys saying? You think, guys?
Sick and disgusting.
Sick and disgusting.
We got gas section with that.
Section called sick and disgusting.
But you know, we got Kadooment body. Look at a section there, Moondonkey.
I tell you, boy, won't be in that section.
I will leave the Moondonkey section.
You gotta go Marks on the Spirit section, the Moondonkey section.
It's supposed to be Marks on the Spirit.
Yeah, we can keep everybody updated on the progress.
Yeah.
How it came along.
I hope the price is queen kind of price.
Yeah.
Free.
Lenny Roberts, man. That's in the call Roberts. That's one.
You know that, man?
Huh? They got Roberts, man,
I tell God, Roberts.
You sure?
Man.
So all the reason though?
All the reason to get banned.
So that way you walk out, rebel, bye.
Nah, this can be a good bond. We get everybody be safe in this bond. We get security can be tight. We can make sure the music good and everything. Cause we got DJ Kashi and DJ Smooth here.
Make sure you got
ready. Wait.
Huh? He said DJ Kashi.
He said we on the truck.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
but we got to talk about them feet, yeah.
Don't worry feet.
Yes, sir. I hear DJs don't pay $50
You understand? That is way.
And a bottle of black rum and all kinds of
things. And that's why I say we got to talk my feet first. Don't put me. Call I'm up. I hear I was on a truck too. So when I call you and I said, well, I hear that you DJing for your truck, and he tell me how much you pay me. No, he asked how much I charging.
He told you.
He told me how much he was paying me.
No.
I said, no. That's why I was here. I was here.
Listen. I don't listen. Google the top 10 richest DJs anywhere, right?
Right.
None of them agents won, right? And I think the fella earned $70 million last year from just DJing around the world, flying about the play and playing in clubs, right?
Yeah.
I nine, not be agents say nine.
You're nine.
And you can't be with no rum, not the $50. I go buy parts from Mark.
I just see flares out, and then I see 13 DJs by there.
Oh, they gonna get paid.
So that's why I say you get a bottle of Mount around.
You call them big, yeah? you want more? Yeah.
Especially Eclipse.
Ford deputy banks there. Right,
many easy, man.
Listen,
may call him for all stuff.
Make charge with the $50 part, right?
Yeah, the bottle of rum part right too.
Play, but you back in here for $50 and a bottle of rum or a bottle of brandy.
Right, so you can come and try to play for that there. So,
he say 1 year, I drink off half of my salary. It's like afterwards I find out.
You find out.
If I didn't know I was here, geez, already. Sorry.
Who's all that?
All these people want to jump up.
My people watch
Listen,
that.
The front lane full already.
Watch it. Take note of all them names.
Yeah.
When next year come, they can say, ooh, I know.
Nah, man, these people the price is gonna be right. Price is gonna be right.
But you teasing people talk. You do $50 costumes.
The queen, she'll agree with you. Yeah.
He can do that. I tell him he run a certificate somewhere. I know he'll be selling next year again. I'll be selling tickets for British Omar. I can't lose.
You will get locked up.
Listen, you never know. They might be charging for it next year.
That's true. So you will have a job.
They might be charging for it.
You will have a job.
Okay, all right. So is that kind of time ready? All right. we got left here shortly. Right, so people.
Look alive.
Yeah.
If you get a chance to read the thing in the newspaper, disgusted by crop over ad. Ready, buddy? Says, whether they are supposed to be partners or not, you do not know.
But wait, dog.
Question about
the same ad. What you tell he to jump over the backy chair?
He shortcut. And you also told him I pay half.
And the moon dog told he paid the $50.
Yeah.
You can pay one.
I say pay me 50, and he can pay me one. Cause he didn't let first, right? So you oughta, I know, you want to trick me?
And another thing.
I can pay the 50.
You was cut here?
If I cut it,
Yeah.
I this last time I did. This is the last time I did.
You need to carry to a barber.
Huh?
Yeah.
My boy here look good. You don't look good.
Carry to a barber.
Nah.
Listen, listen.
That's my job. That's the father's job to cut hair.
Watch it. Micah's mother started to cut his hair.
Look out, trouble.
Yeah, you understand? I ain't had to say anything else.
Yeah.
I had to say anything else.
Something that's.
Watch it. My mother used to cut my hair, dude.
Yeah, fear, man. They remember
So,
that this.
yeah, exactly. mothers, I mean,
They're supposed to cut hair,
they
man.
have all the love in the world, right?
But that's what
Respect to all the mothers, the caring, loving, supportive mothers out there.
The black girl here and that kind of thing, but not go around boy
don't
here.
cut the boys. It's a whole different ball game. You can't cut a boy hair like how you cut a woman hair.
I mean, Queen have problems, yo.
I used to get my hair pressed. Show that
No, where you are here?
Yeah, show that the War Babies and Red Ants based from Coxhill St. Philip.
The who?
The what?
The War Babies and Red Ants based from
War Babies and Red Ants.
Red Ants.
You just let me know. You just let me know what I say.
I don't go Red Ants.
All right,
War.
Katrina Park outside the house and she can't go inside yet.
You're back, man. Sorry.
Wait. Outside who else?
Is she out? She's in the car. She can't go. She can't go in the
I
car.
thought she reached Park, so you host.
She's a bailiff now. Right.
All right, you got here. All right, Donald over here, yeah, man. Donald will see into.
He's still boy here.
Yeah.
He move again, Queen?
I know we going on.
Donald, what part you offices now?
Last time he phone dropping toilet. You get back on your phone. Look at red people here said put them in, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Show the Eastbourne #1 crew.
Once again, evening to the crew over there by Billy's Bar, Boxers Road. Large up yourself, Labat.
I know the band coming
I
next
ain't
year.
Queen. I ain't that for next year if it is true. This will be my first year after I jump, so I don't make sport. I ain't that.
All right, then.
Okay,
See how they know.
Yeah, she call crow.
Yeah. Peace and Bruce here.
Yeah, we can.
Plenty. This I me catch you. Make sure. Plenty. Premium drinks.
Yeah. Yes. Well, we can start them out good, man. We can work on it early.
Listen,
One thing. God willing, and the bar come off. One thing that I would like you all not to allow.
What's up?
You see all these people that's walking by truck just to see.
Nah. Hey, that's all.
I don't mind if you want
you gotta be working. You gotta be working.
What about truck? Don't be sitting there.
I don't mind if one young ladies in the band tired or hurt themselves and walk on.
Yeah.
But you see all this, the DJs on the truck, the people that dealing with the sound system on the truck. Then you got 20 women that ain't doing nothing just on the truck.
We don't got that.
That's it. But I think what I not just individual.
We got Suzuki
bands, right? But it's all right. But I tell you,
get on.
Yeah,
that's how it
works.
Get off. Get on.
You remember his advance back in this?
Bus.
Get on and off. We used to have about 20 people in there one time. You don't.
The hobbies are.
But I think you need to limit the number of people like in Trinidad. I remember I was on Tribe Truck one year. You're trying to think. So you say, or every DJs sit up there. You see when you get to inspection point and you inspect to look up and see 15 people there.
That ain't doing it right.
And you supposed to got 10 people on your truck. 5 people got to come off, or your truck ain't going any further. Your truck ain't going any further because you exceed the number on your truck. Okay. You have too many people that, as Dave said, liming. You know, you're probably pretty cautious and you're saying, don't move my truck here today.
The truck no left, like when it was doing warrants. The truck no left warrants, and you got 7 girls on the truck in the costume. They ain't jump yet, but they're on the truck
already.
Get off
and then
the
when the truck get going down Green Hill now, the aunt standing up and they're walking up. So why you can't get no go and walk out in the crowd?
They want to be tired.
They want walk.
They want walk.
Listen, you need to stick to fighting. Don't Company Road.
Don't Company Road.
You got to show that Davy and Bowl love coming from Tracy. Yeah,
you say it.
No, you have a backdoor latch. How is it, Kiara? I know both he's going to be. You got to be a backdoor latch. Right. So, why don't we be serving ramen by thing?
The wall photo?
But that to be buying me $50, so you know you can't get premium drinks. We used to buy about 13 packs of Kool-Aid.
Oh,
Oh,
That we should buy like a case of
yeah,
Kool-Aid.
true.
Wait, hold on.
Actually, this is the original Bashment Band.
You got to talk fee for truth.
In 1981, in 1981,
93, yeah.
when I went down the road,
We had
with Kool-Aid.
we had about 5 years of doing band.
Yeah.
What you want for $50? Seriously?
No, serious, no, answer that question.
Yeah,
They
it
all
was.
serve people Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
It was
It's stretch, yeah.
It's stretch, right? we had red Kool-Aid and I had an orange one, and then we had white rum. Cause one year we were sponsored by a white rum company.
Yeah.
They had Kool-Aid. They had Quench-Aid. You remember?
It was Kool-Aid.
You remember Quench-Aid, right?
Yeah, listen, we had Kool-Aid and then we had some syrup water that you buy from up in Union Park or something. So. And then we were sponsored by a rum called 4X Rum.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, before they got the stadium, half of them drunk.
The X's are gone.
We couldn't even find the man who driving truck. The left.
I go around with Kashi. Let me talk with early.
We tell everybody get there for 6 o'clock in the morning. And we was there for 6 o'clock, and then we left about 10 o'clock also. So the drinks, the rum was next to the man who was driving truck. So by 9 o'clock, he was blind drunk. So we had to find a man.
Ramen and Kool-Aid.
We had to find a man from Bushard. He used to drive minivan.
To come in truck.
This is no lie, you know. We had to find a man from Bushard who used to drive minivan. So come and drive the truck. Drive the truck.
I go over me.
Ask anybody who used to drive him.
So look out 2016. Look out for Mad.
Mad Kadooment Band.
Mad Kadooment Band. Coming in 2016.
The original Bashment Band.
White rum, Kool-Aid, and ramen.
You getting this ramen along the route?
You eat it. I tried to eat it before I'm gone.
Where's the game, Kashi?
Ramen, Kool-Aid, and white rum.
Right, somebody give me a bar serve Jubilee juice. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? You got a special thing? You got a special thing. It's better you're going to ice.
Wait, you get ice here?
You want ice though?
You give me a hot... Wait. You give me a hot Kool-Aid.
You want Kool-Aid in one quarter?
There's a $25 man. This guy $50 man. You go got ice.
You can imagine hot sun. Hot sun. And you get around Eastman Corner. And you get my hot Kool-Aid.
What rubbing it?
Actually, they may not make it to Eastman Corner.
So, Pizza Bros, we got it for us then.
Oh, we got it for us.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody can sponsor you.
Listen, I don't really care about ice trace when you for inflation.
That was the plan, but if that you don't want that, I know you got to look.
Let's say shout out to Court 6 Rose. Everybody at Court 6 Rose locked on.
Oh, right there.
I guess productivity done there.
Rod C coming up from Canada just to play up on the band too, man, on the truck.
Right, you see. No,
wait, that's a DJ coming up?
Yeah.
Wait, name?
Rod C.
Rod C, get your money first,
yeah, Rod.
Get your money first.
Send an invoice in early, boy.
Unless he coming out to play for ramen and wait rum.
So you got people that say they had on a $500 costume and the place ran on the drinks. You don't hear that there, sir?
Yes.
I buy my costume for $500. I was in the band and they ran on the beers.
Yes.
They ran on the drinks. We don't run on the Kool-Aid. I tell you. We don't run out.
Call no way want to drink no hot Kool-Aid.
But that's their business.
And another thing, after we jump from the stadium down to Spring Garden,
yes,
you want to get some oil ramen?
It's either that or seawater. You pick your choice. I can get a long spoon and drink some seawater. But no. Everyone just a mixed vegetable.
No rice, the chicken, nothing?
Chicken flavored ramen is what more you want. What more you want?
Get your flavor up in there, yeah.
I said mixed vegetable stirred. If you want corned beef, corned beef for the people that eat meat, and the people who don't eat meat, left the beef and left by the corn. But it's corned beef.
I got her.
Corned beef. Corned beef for ramens. Cause I ain't cooking 2 pots. It is corned beef and ramens.
Wait, hold on. How many revelers you having?
How many you want cooking 2 pots?
It's corned beef stirred and ramens. Ramens and corned beef stirred.
You talking too fast.
Ramens.
Well,
You ain't getting a caterer?
How many people eating, man?
What can't really know? Just the cut ramens. So I said, go no call the mama so I lay down to tell you. When the man asked me, so where's the rice? And where's the beef? And where's the lamb stew?
All right, I go on. I check one to one. Dave, take over. I go on.
You. Wait. Let me. Kashi asked a good question. How many people in this band?
As much as we can get for $50.
Right.
We taking
All
everybody.
right, let me see. You got 1,500 people in the band.
Right.
All right.
Yeah. That's
Jump and go on, Roy.
That's 750
They're
packs of ramen.
expecting rice,
You hear what they're doing? They're expecting
chicken,
Right.
lamb, pork.
all ramen's
Fish.
got all them flavors.
Shrimp flavor and all that.
Everything.
Shrimp flavor and everything.
Some corned beef.
But you gotta let people know what happened beforehand though.
Right.
Of course.
Right.
No, and not what I expected, what
right.
they
So
get.
I will use the French terms for it, right? I will say we are having stir-fried pasta
Go ahead.
with vegetables or meat.
Man, you just can't say
You
meat.
can't have meat.
So I said beef then.
You got what kind of meat?
I said steak.
Beef steak.
Beef steak, yeah. Ground beef. I can say we're having stir-fried pasta, because that's what ramen's going to be. I cook it in a big bathtub, you know. You know what, this is it, where people wash the clothes out, and it's turned it with a jerky board. So I got my, because I know what caterer you're talking about, I got another big pot of ramens.
Belly hurt to me.
This is a $50 band. So all you talking about, I know what is my $500 costumes, and when I get up, I see when it's still be hungry. So I know $50, and they put in the corn beef. This is what I tell you, the beef in there, the corn in there. Who don't want beef? Take out the beef and left out the corn. My man, 10 cents of corn beef. You take out the beef, left out the corn if you're a vegetarian. You understand? And that is it.
You shake off from it here, boy.
Flavored ramen. We bring this bar, right? Piece of roast.
Yeah, we bring it back. Come in with the bar.
Tell them you ain't laughing.
Right. I know.
So hold on.
We got left from it.
Y'all said it on national radio. The bag will cost $50.
We did not say that. I said back in 1993, we used to get $50 bag.
Correct.
It might cost less.
God.
It might cost less.
Belly hurt me.
Right. A woman said crush go. We find a different word for it.
Crush. Nah.
Carbon. You can't say crush go.
Can't get crush go.
You got to find it. But next week you got the name for it. Don't worry about it.
You get more details next week.
Yeah.
We working down no piece
No,
of
we got to remind myself they got to go and check and see about this Kadooment band thing with the regulations and rules and that kind of thing. So I got to head down there next week. Early, before Thursday, so I could get update on next week Thursday.
I might just say the rule said to me, rule number 13.12, no ramen is to be served on the road. Rule number 13.12. No ramen is to be served on the road.
You want your order?
Right.
You live in the villa?
Yeah.
She live in the villa.
Oh, yes,
You go back. Oh, sorry. So you want to do a little sit villa by?
For the carnival this year?
Yeah.
That's possible. Now we build testing waters for true.
Test the waters.
That's true.
Queen, I won't be able to join the bar because I am allergic to canned foods. Well, ramen don't come in the can. All you got to do is get there fast before you put in corn beef. She tell me she allergic to canned foods and ramen is coming in the can. Sweetheart, when you see me like that store, right? I'm dropping that ramen. I just see the water match your bullets. You bring something and get yours here before that corn beef goes. Because I'm cooking 2 pots. Listen, it has been a pleasure. We got left from here. So enjoy the Mother's weekend. I go on.
Oh boy. I really hope that this one get recorded.
Yeah, this one can be recorded.
Jeez, all right.
Jason,
Put
it up early.
I really don't know what to do from here.
I got crap in my belly.
So I really got work for another 40 minutes. All right.
Master, get a funeral home to sponsor the body and get free ice.
The last 2 hours. Listen, what I'm going to do?
You might got send me a name. Send me a name. Who is your buddy?
That's all you did. Let me read that down.
I ain't drinking no drinks. I can drink hot Kool-Aid. I want for the ice.
Listen, send me a name. Let me show you.
I don't want any funeral home ice.
Get a funeral home to sponsor the body and get free ice. So we gonna go.
Be good.
We gonna go. And luckily we get to costumes too. You only go to Canada before the funeral. Take out George. Take out George Coates. Take out George.
Queen.
Yes, please.
Please behave.
All right, go ahead. Alison, yes. Alison, thank you very much for that idea.
Alison?
Yeah.
Jeez, all right. Dave, you right down there? All right. I can use the next half hour to pick Dave off the floor and put the Queen and PC Bruce out.
Right.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Oh, you enjoy that, Barry.
The last show was brought to you the covers of Mark's Auto Spares. I done.
Visit Mark's Auto Spares today.